Welcome to the Crimson Comedy Show! Welcome to the Crimson Comedy Show. I'm your host, Andy. Today we got a very special guest today. He's a comedian, podcaster, producer. Give it up for Jose Ayala.
Thank you. Thank you for having me, man. It's good to be here, you know? It's good to be back, actually.
Welcome back to Cali.
Yeah. I thought it was going to be a lot cooler over here. No, it's about the same.
Hey, summer is going to... Like, this happened a few years ago where summer went off into, like, October. I just realized it's mid-September, and it's 100 degrees.
No, it was fucked up when I got off the plane, and I was like, it's still hot over here. Like,
hey, tonight it's supposed to rain, or I'm sorry, like early in the morning, like 5 o'clock, it's supposed to rain. So it's going to rain, and it's going to be hot tomorrow. So it's going to be like Florida Florida humidity tomorrow.
It's going to be muggy. It's going to be all humid, or like that humid, and then it's going to smell weird. I don't know. Like, do you like when it rains, do you get like a weird smell or something?
Oh yeah, like that grass, or you could smell the rain.
Yeah, like a dew or something, or you smell like the concrete. It's yeah.
I fucking hate the rain. Like, I hate driving in the rain. I hate traffic in the rain. Like, you can't do shit. People are like, oh, I love the rain. Fuck you.
No, I don't. I fucking hate the rain. One, because I used to play a lot of soccer. So
you got to play no matter what?
No, it's just like when there's rain, no soccer, because no park wants to mess up the field, so you can go out there.
I thought you guys played rain or shine.
No, you can play rain, but it's gonna mess because it gets wet and the mud picks up and it messes up the grass and everything. So so when you go and play like real soccer games or league games, and once the grass is all fucked up.
Did you play ASO? I think it might be local around here. It's like American Youth Soccer Association now.
No. I played I didn't get into soccer until like I was like out of high school. Like I was 18 years old, and I played for like the local league.
So you're just getting drunk and playing with your friends after work?
Yeah, it's just a bunch of Mexicans just screaming at each other, running for a ball, running back and forth for balls. Once like I just like getting really pissed off. It's really fun. It's passionate too, you know. So because they're like
pásale pelota, pásale pelota.
Chicas madre, gente gigante, and they called me gigante because I was the tallest. Well, I'm tall for a Mexican.
Can you do that? Go! Yeah, we probably just peaked the mics right now. I remember when I was little, my neighbors were all into soccer, and they'd played in the pool. I guess you can call that water polo.
Yeah.
And they'd be doing that like pásale pelota, and I was just like, I don't know Spanish. I'm like, what does that mean?
No, yeah, like when you play like with like real like people who don't do anything like on like. When you play with people who go to work like every day, like from like Saturday, from like Monday through Friday, and they're working on it, and they play like a Sunday late. People are so passionate, and they're like, "Fucking pass the ball! You can get over there! You gotta put it all!" And it's like, and you know, it's fun. Like it actually like it's one of those things. Is like I didn't like I said, I didn't really play like competitive sports in high school. Like I did a little bit of wrestling, but no, it's not too much it doesn't feel too competitive, you know.
My work started its own, like the coworkers started their own group, or they're like you were saying, an after work like local whatever the fuck. And like the first game they ever played, they got into a brawl like with whoever because they were all drinking and playing soccer.
Yep, that's about right.
It's funny because one dude took it serious, like he wanted to be the coach, like, and he was like, "We're gonna do drills, we're gonna do this," and the dudes just wanted to get drunk.
No, yeah, for the most part, it's like, this is how I get away from my family, you know. They're just gonna go.
A reason to drink.
You're gonna drink for a minute, and then you're gonna go play soccer for a little bit.
Did you ever drink doing that?
Yes and no.
I would get bloated. Like I couldn't drink. play soccer.
Well, I don't know. People are different.
And I wouldn't run around the field. I'll just be goalie.
No, people are different. Like I've had friends who can drink like a lot and run, and then if I take a beer and I start running, I'm gonna throw up like in the middle of it. You just see me in the corner like you know.
Maybe a light beer, not no fucking IPAs. Because these motherfuckers will fuck
that's
you
another
up.
thing. What's it called?
Natty Ice or some shit.
No, they're like drinking like Coors Light, so it's like that makes sense. I was like, Bud Light.
It's crazy how people still drink that shit. Like I drink these like IPAs just because if I don't, I'm gonna be drinking these all night. You know, if I'm drinking a light beer, I'll have to drink 12 plus, and then I'm pissing all night. So I'd rather drink a few of these and pass out on my couch or in my garage.
I honestly don't really like beer.
I'm sorry. You could have water. You don't have to drink.
No, you're fine. No, I it's not that like I don't like beer. It's just like I prefer like alcohol. I'm a very heavy like.
Oh, you're a liquor drinker.
Like I'm a whiskey, tequila, vodka type of drinker.
I quit drinking liquor because I used to black out too many times. I pissed in hallways, pissed in my mom's laundry basket. I pissed in my girl's laundry basket. Like, have you ever seen the Cheech and Chong?
Yeah.
Where he's like taking a piss in the hamper by accident and he realizes he's not pissing in the toilet. I've done that before. Like, I pissed in baskets that were just just happened to be in the bedroom. Just start pissing.
Yeah, no. Me and my dad have something in common. We both pissed in a closet before. Yeah, I've woken up drunk, and once I've like walked into my closet and just taken a piss straight into and it's a carpet floor, so it's just you can hear it, and you're like, oh, and you wake up because you start hearing it louder and louder because it gets wet and it gets damp and it starts, and you're like, what the fuck is going? And you're like, oh.
I used to work graveyard right back like 10 years ago. And I used to get off work and I would play Call of Duty with the guys and whoever at 2 a.m, right?
Mm-hmm.
I would drink Jack and Coke and get fucked up. So you're already tired and drinking that shit. And I would buy like a handle of it and I'd just be pounding that shit. Just buy a 2 liter of Coke and just kill that shit. And that's when the times when I would black out where I'd be half asleep and drunk. And my girl one time she was yelling at me. And I was like, shut up, man. And I thought I was asleep and I woke up and I'm standing there pissing in the laundry basket. That's when I had to quit liquor. I was like, man, I got to stop. This shit's getting dangerous.
I think one of the drunkest I ever been is I was 21 and Instagram. I was like 21 or 22. I don't remember, but maybe 19. I don't know. Maybe 20. But it was in my 20s. Instagram came out with the stories or the live events and stuff like that.
I've still never done live before.
I do every once in a while. Just
honestly, can I tell you the truth? I don't even know how to go live.
Oh no,
I'm old. I don't know how to work technology.
No, they have it hidden too because it's like you have to go like to your like videos and then it's to the left. It's not even to the right. It's to the left and it's like live.
Because isn't TikTok you have to have like 1,000 followers to go live? Like you have to earn the right to. You can't even just go live.
I don't know. I don't use TikTok.
I got like 30 followers on TikTok.
Oh, do you?
Yes.
I made one video on TikTok and that's it.
What I don't like about TikTok is you basically have to pay for views. Like if your video hits about 1,000 views, it stops. Mm-hmm. Then they say, oh, promote your views, or promote your video. And they send you an example of what it would look like if you promoted it. I'm like, I'm not paying to promote this fucking video.
Yeah, that's what Instagram started to do, like to me, like because I started using it as a business type. Like it's like it has a business thing. Like it gives you the dashboards of how many people look at it.
That's what I have. It's called a business account, right?
Yeah, and then once every once in a while I get an ad for like, oh, you want to make an ad, and I'm like, no, I don't. And then they're like, oh, it's about $1. What's it called? You started, but it's like you pay $1 each day, and then the ad stays on.
Yeah, fuck that.
And I'm like, no.
I guess if your people were to post it, it helps boost it, right? Like if your friends start sharing your videos.
Well, it depends. Like what I heard is like people get like shadow banned and stuff like that, depending on like the content and everything that you post.
I definitely get shadow banned on YouTube. Because I'll post clips from the podcast on everything, on Instagram, YouTube, Spotify. I'm sorry, not Spotify, TikTok. And TikTok, it'll get like 1,000 views and it'll stop. And then on Instagram, it'll get hundreds of views and stop. And then YouTube, some will have like 5, then some will have 1,000. It's like, how the fuck does one only have a few? And then it's like, it's weird. Like every other video is like bigger than the other. You know, I can't describe it. I don't know.
I surprisingly hit it big and on Facebook actually. Like,
a bunch of grandmas. They're like
Right.
playing Farmsville and shit.
No, like all my tias, what's it called? They all are on Facebook, and so they're
I haven't
like,
been on Facebook in years. I think I have one. It's just I don't even remember the password to it or anything like that. It's like MySpace. Like I don't fucking remember.
well, the only reason I have Facebook is because Facebook at one time they started posting like everything, like the feeds that you can go through like on Facebook were like fucking brutal. It'd be like beheading videos. It'd be like cartel videos.
That's how Instagram is now. Like,
Well, that's how, yeah. But and then Facebook, they cleaned up now, so you don't get those videos. But then every once in a while, you get like a titty in a video, and you're like, oh hell
are
yeah.
those girls that are like showing you something and then they lift it up and you see their chi-chis?
No, these are just ads. They're like, once they're like, oh, come and use our single dating app, and then it's like a girl like titties like fucking
MILFs
push.
in your area.
Yeah. Oh, dude.
No, these girls now they do this thing where they'll be showing like a plant. They're like, "Oh, check out my plant,"
Oh,
and then
yeah,
they like lift their arm, and then
Or
you
there's
see
like a little
chi-chis.
mirror or something.
There's an old lady. She's like a grandma. She'll be gardening, and you'll see her gardening from a distance. But she'll be wearing like her gardening apron, but that's it. And then she'll be doing it, and you could see a titty slip. And I was like,
No, that's disgusting, bro. What's her at?
I don't know. My brother always tags me, and I'll send it to you next time he tags. I don't keep that shit.
I like older ladies. I don't know. But like back to what I was saying. No, the drunkest I ever been was I did Instagram live, and when it was first coming out, and I had a handle of Captain Morgan Spice.
That's what I
rum,
used to drink too. Hell yeah.
and I was like, I'm gonna chug this whole Captain Morgan Spice rum in one sitting. And then I just went and started.
You try to be like Shoe Nice. Remember that guy?
Yeah, where he pounded the Jack Daniels. And like,
Everything. He almost died doing that shit.
and I thought he did die.
No, he's still alive.
He's still alive?
I think he's sober. He still makes random videos, but he doesn't do none of the dares or none of that shit anymore. Like,
Well, for a good minute, they were saying like he died, and then there was another thing that was saying like, oh, like he lost all his money or all his like endorsements and everything.
whatever it is, my friend sends me videos and they look sad. Like he just basically just talks. He doesn't do anything crazy, so nobody cares. You know, like you were the circus act, and now you're not doing juggling anymore. And now they don't care. You know.
Well, that's what. That's the thing is people say is like you get your 15 minutes of fame, and and some people know how to use it and some people don't. And
let's talk about your 15 minutes of fame.
Well, can we hold on?
Hey, okay, we'll talk about that later. But yeah, shout out. I'm excited to talk about that.
No, yeah, no. We'll just.
Why are you embarrassed? You're like, can we hold off on that?
No, it's because
Too early in the pod.
Yeah, it's too early, and no, it's I came home and I one of my friends hit his name's Adrian, and he's fine with it. He came, I went to go kick it with him, and then everywhere we went, he was like, "Oh yeah, me and my friend, what's it called, professional comedian, been on Kill Tony, Jose Ayala." and I'm like, stop trying to use me for fucking clout. Stop trying to get pussy off of me, dude. I'm not that great, you know.
I've had like 5 people on here who've all been on there.
I know, like I said, Sandy,
Savage.
when he came visit me that one week. He was like, what do you think is the chances of me getting up? And I was like, dude, it's slim. I was like, at that point, I was like, I've been signing up for like maybe 30 times in a row.
That's what I told him. I had him on here. I was like, he doesn't even watch the show. I was like, you are that asshole who doesn't watch the show, doesn't care, goes out there day one, gets on. I'm like, holy shit. But good for him, though.
And then they called Sandy, and he's like, I got on. He's wearing this fucking leopard fucking sweater, and I'm like, hey, son of a bitch.
We'll go back to that, but let's talk about your let's start here you go, Johnny Gold. We're gonna talk about comedy. How long you been doing comedy now?
I've been doing comedy 3 years. I started in here in California. I started in Orange County and I did my first open mic at this bar called Group Therapy.
There's been a lot of OC mics that have closed and opened. I've heard of so many. I've only been to a few, but it's a cool scene out there.
Yeah, because the thing is, it's like everywhere. It's like they have it. It's like somebody comes in and they go, oh, I could do an open mic here, bring in people, bring in new faces. And then the thing is, they do bring in new people the first day, but then after the first week, it's the same people. And so they're like, oh, these are just regulars. And they get stale. And so they're like, you're not bringing in somebody new, or you're not bringing in more clientele. So that's what happens.
There's a good spot out there. I went there once by accident. I was going to a concert at the Honda Center. I was going to go see Marilyn Manson.
Oh, hell yeah.
And then me and my friends, we didn't want to pay to park in the parking lot there. It was like $60. He was like, hey, there's a brewery down the way. Let's go have a drink and we'll just leave the car there and walk. It's called Noble Ales.
Oh yeah. I think one of my friends works there.
Tech, my boy Tech has been on here. I think he's one of the guys. They runs the room. There's several people that run the room, but he hosts once
I
in
know
a while.
Tech. Tech's a good people. Once
We had a great episode. But shout out Tech and Noble Ales. So Orange County, that's a hot mic out there. I've only done it once by accident, like I told you, but they pack out pretty cool. So I don't know how long you're gonna be out here if you have time. But
shout out Tech. I'll be there Thursday.
yeah. Hit him up, but anyways.
He hit me up, so I'll be there Thursday.
Then you already know.
Yeah.
I said I went there by accident one time. Just went drinking. I saw Nicholas Johnson in the parking lot. It was him and some other dude running the mic that night. I guess I don't know. People they hand it off. I don't know how they work it, but I saw Nick Johnson in the fucking parking lot. I was like, "What the hell are you doing here?" He's like, "What are you doing? You're here for the mic?" I was like, "What mic?" And he's like, I was like, I'm here for some beers.
Oh yeah, no, I've been there. Oh yeah, I've done that mic once right before I left California to Texas. Once
I guess it was in a smaller room, but when I went, it was in the bigger room. Like there's like a back room with the actual stage.
So they did it like in a little small
no, it's in the big area now.
Oh, okay, so because I know they have like in like the back of the they had like a big stage for like bands and stuff, but they have it there now.
When I went, this was about a year ago. That's when. I guess they just started that, so
yeah, like that's what I'm saying.
Don't quote me. I don't know. I went there one time, but it'll be in that. When you go Thursday, it'll be in that room. It's a cool room. It's a big fucking stage too.
Hell yeah.
I killed it in front of like 10 people, but because I went late because they already had the show going. I went after the concert, and I made it back just in time to get up, and they gave me some time. So thank you guys.
No, yeah. So yeah, I started in Orange County, made my way up to LA, started doing mics in LA. That's
because I met you at Chatterbox.
That's where that's what I'm saying. That's what. Well, no. I think we met in Riverside, baby.
You used to come to the Riverside mics.
Yeah, the W.
I don't remember you there. I remember you at Chatterbox, but
yeah, no, yeah. Well, because also like at the W, like I would go late, and so like once I got by, every time like by the time like people were like, oh well, I guess I'd be at the end of the bottom of the list, and once I got where there's only gonna be like maybe 4 or 5 people in the room. You know, that's what it is.
That's like, how it was when I went to Noble Ales, but it was a cool room. It was a cool spot.
That's open mics. Like a lot of people, you know, you got to do the work, and
hey, let's talk about this. Last night I bombed the worst I ever bombed at the Ontario Improv. It was fucking horrible. Like I told you, where'd you go last night? You were asking me for mics last night.
I fell asleep.
You're like, where is there to go? I was like, there's the Improv, there's a Chatterbox. Like,
I hit you up way too late, and I was like, and I like because I hit up one of my other friends thinking like, oh, he was gonna hit me back up, but he fucking never did. If you know, he knows who he is. But he hit me up all late and shit like that, and I was like, oh, where's the best place? And he was like, oh, the Ontario one, and I was like, well. It's already gonna be. It's 7:40, and I'm not gonna make it.
It was a decent room, but I'm not gonna lie. I hadn't done a mic in like a month. This last month, I just been busy at work, the kids, like, and I just took a break from stand up. So I've been holding off, and I was like, "Fuck, I need to get back out there." So
do real people go to that mic?
Yeah, there was probably
and by real people, I mean like actual like.
No, there's at least 30 or 40 comics.
Okay.
And then there's real crowds. Yeah. Since Cameron and sorry, I'm forgetting his name. I'm having a brain fart. What's his name? Cameron and what the fuck's that white kid's name?
Oh, I don't know.
I feel so bad right now. Brain fart. It'll come back to me. I don't know why. Anyways, since they took over, I feel so bad.
It's not. What's his name? Adrian doing?
No, he's not anymore. Who's Adrian's friend? He was. Perry.
Perry, okay, yeah.
See, I had a brain fart. That's just like the last night at open mic, my mind went blank. Perry Joseph is his name. Perry and Cameron.
I remember Perry.
They hosted since they started this. It's been packing out pretty good. Like it's a decent sized room.
Also, it's improv. You know, it's a good place. It's a great stage, like to get on.
So I hadn't done a mic in a month, and I'm like, oh, fuck, I'm gonna get back out there. And I was tired of my material, so I wanted to do some new shit, right? I wrote some new material like in the last couple days, and I was like, fuck it, I'm just going to go in there raw and go out there and just do these 2 new bits. I went out there and just went blank. I don't remember what I was talking about. I fucking was talking too fast, and it was horrible. Like, I got a couple laughs here and there, a couple punchlines, but I think I was like all over the place. Like, my first time I ever did the Ontario Improv, I went blank and just froze on stage. it was like a fucking deja vu of that again. Like I was like, fuck, like I bombed hard. I was embarrassed when I didn't even stick around the whole time. I left. I did an Irish goodbye. I didn't tell anybody goodbye. I just fucking left. I was so embarrassed. But
Nah, I've been there.
honestly, it bothered me for like the rest of the night. But then I thought about it. I was like, fuck it. Who cares? You know, I tried some new shit. I just stumbled over my words. Like my mind was faster than my mouth.
That's just the problem. Like what's like how like with comedians and stuff like that. It's because at least for me, like I'm a perfectionist. Like I'm a perfection artist. So like the first time I ever do like a bit or something, I also kind of like, this shit's gonna hit. This shit's gonna fucking. I'm gonna fucking kill once I got. And if it doesn't get the same reaction that I'm thinking that's gonna be up here, then I'm like, all right, then some people go the bit's dead, and they're like, no, it's not. It's not that the bit's dead. It's just once like you need to maybe go back into it, see it from a different perspective.
It was too fresh for me to remember. I couldn't remember it, so I was missing tags and punchlines, and I was just like mumble. I don't even remember I honestly don't remember what I said. Like, but then again, I just remember seeing awkward faces. I saw Sandy in the crowd, and he just looked away like in disappointment, and I was like, fuck, like. And C's texted me today. He was like, or messaged me today.
You good?
He was like, full. Because at one point I did a part of the bit. I talked about I get dark in the summer, and the cameraman was there. And I told him in the bit, I say I got so dark that I look like an unlocked character in all my photos. Mm-hmm. So I told the photographer there, make sure you use your flash. It was like a little pun, and C's was like, well, you wanted your bomb to be documented, but yeah, that fuck it, whatever. But that shit was funny. Like I said, for a second I felt bad, but like I said, listen. I've crushed more than I've ever bombed before. I've bombed probably hard like twice in my comedy career, so fuck it, whatever, you know. There's people who bomb every fucking night, so I ain't worried about it.
Yeah, but yeah, a bomb's good. It's not like honestly.
And honestly, it made me feel alive. Like I was like, fuck.
It
like,
makes you feel like
it humbled the fuck out of me because I'm telling you, like, I've killed it so many fucking times. I've won set of the nights on shit, and then here I come, fucking shit of the night. I probably, if they have there's this room where it's called the worst comic gets banned from the fucking spot if you're horrible. I would have got banned last night. Damn. I'm telling you, it's my fault because I took like a break. Like I literally hadn't done a mic in like a month, and that's my problem. Like even Leo was like, you better be getting up more, and I was telling Leo Fontana, shout out Leo. I was like, fuck, I'm fine. I'll be cool. I fucking bombed. He's like, see, the best comics get up. I was like, I've just been busy, you know. Like I have a father. I have a job. I don't have the freedom. Like I'm not trying to make any excuses, but I don't have the freedom like most people do. Like I wish I could be out 5 nights a week, but I'd be divorced right now.
No, I get it. And you know, people don't understand this, but like as comedians, we do have lives, and there is a balance that you have to hit between what's it called, living the comedy and doing comedy, and also living your life. Because one, if you don't live your life, then you don't get material.
Yeah, exactly.
And it goes both ways, you know.
Hey, listen, C's Reynoso. Last night I bombed so I can have something to talk about on today's podcast. That was living it. You know, you need material. I got podcast material now.
Hell yeah.
I bombed that shitty mic so that I can fucking have something great to talk about here, but.
No, yeah, like.
Have you bombed hard before? Like, where you just like wanted to give up? Honestly, I got over it quick because I know, like I said, I know what I'm capable of. I know what I've done in the short time that I've been doing this, and I know I'll be fine after that. You know, it's one little fucking trip in the. They say without failure there's no success. So, yeah.
Yes, I have bombed multiple times.
Hey, at least you didn't bomb on Kill Tony though.
No, that was
because there's people who have bombed on Kill Tony, and I'm glad.
We'll get there.
I'm glad I was not that motherfucker. I'd rather bomb at the Ontario Improv than fucking in front of an arena in front of people. But yeah.
Oh, dude, Once I know somebody who was on Kill Tony, did the arena, and just
I know that person too, and fuck that person. But continue. What about your bomb? We're not gonna say nobody names because fuck them, they're bums, and who cares. Continue about your bombs. Where did you bomb at? Did you bomb in Texas yet?
Oh, I bombed. Oh, okay. The first day I got into Texas, I was very eager to go out, but I was like, maybe I should like chill out and not like like maybe get like go to an open mic but not do it just so I could get the feel. And no, that's not what I did. I went to an open mic and I went to an open mic and I decided to be like, all right, fucking, I'm gonna run my stuff without listening to like the local comedians or any, you know. And I was like, I felt confident enough where I was like, oh, I think I'm funny enough that it's gonna translate, and it didn't translate.
See, that's how I felt last night. Like, I didn't have the confidence in the material. It was too new. I've never done it before, and I was just nervous. I don't know why. It's just my stage fright comes and goes. Like, I don't know about you, but for a long time, I was cool on stage, and then sometimes I'll get nervous. My heart beats fast, and for some reason, I just get anxiety, and I don't know what it is. It just comes and goes.
Not on stage. I don't get it on stage. A lot of people like
I get it right before, like when you're on deck. All of a sudden, it's like
that's where I'm getting it. Whether with the anticipation before getting up, that's where I am more. Because once I hear the first laugh, and I'm like, okay, I get it. And once like, oh, you guys fuck with me, then I can continue. It's like if I don't get the first laugh, if my opening joke does not get it, then I'm like, oh, this is gonna be rough. Like that's that's the thing. But it also sometimes like I've gone into like I've done like my first joke and it doesn't get a laugh. And I'm like, oh, this is gonna be rough. But then I power through, and then by the end, everybody's fucking like, I brought everybody back. So
that's the worst is when you hit a punchline and nobody laughs. You're like, oh fuck, they're supposed to laugh at this part.
Well, yeah,
that's how it was last night. There was one white chick who was like laughing and just giving me, and I was just like talking to her, but like I was all over the fucking place. It was a fucking mess.
Or do you hate it when you're setting up for your punchline and then you say something and they laugh there and you're like, no, that's not the place where you're supposed to laugh. And so when you do hit the punchline, they're still laughing at the first thing. And it's like I've done that a bunch of times.
See, in the new jokes, I got a couple laughs on the punchlines, but it was just I was fucking up the setups. Like I was missing lines, and it was just in my head. I'm like, this isn't how I wrote it, and I'm just. My mouth was not translating
and you said
my
you
head.
Never tried it before?
There was 2 new bits that I've never done before.
And you didn't try like to be like, oh, like try to do like an old bit and then try to go into it?
No, I did 2 new ones and then a semi-old one. And by the time I did the semi-old one, I ran out of time during the semi-old one. So I had to basically bail. It was just a shit fire. Like, I should write a bit about bombing. I don't fucking know. Like, that was awesome. Like, I said... I was embarrassed for like a half a day, for the rest of the day, and then the next morning I was like, man, fuck that, I don't care. I got a show this week, and I'm gonna redeem myself. So,
but yeah, that's the thing is like, there's no bombing at open mics. Do you like? Has anybody ever told you that? Like, there's no such thing as a bomb.
He fucking messaged me. He's like, "Then you bummed your dick off." I was like, "Yeah, I know, motherfucker." Fuck
but like,
you.
Has anybody ever told you like, there's no bombing at open mics? Like, that's something has been told to me a couple of times. Or like, you're at an open mic to practice the things that you've never done before.
How do you work out your material if you've never done it? Like I said, last night was a fucking workout for sure.
So I have the nice liberty, or I have the nice advantage of working at a bar. And so I literally sit down with patrons and I run jokes in front of them without even them noticing. Like there's even like comedians who come in and visit me, I run jokes by them, and if they laugh without them being like, that was a bit, what's it called? Then I did good.
I do it to my coworkers. Randomly will tell them a joke. And then sometimes even on here on the podcast, sometimes stuff we talk about turns into a bit, or I've had people say, "Oh, you should talk about that." I'm like, "Yeah, I already know that. It's already a bit in the works. I just haven't done it yet." Like, like Leo was like telling me, "Oh, I have a bit I'm working on about my daughter and her friends." He's like, "Oh, you should do a bit." But I was like, "Yeah, I know I am. I just haven't done it yet. Like, I haven't had the time. But well, I'll figure that shit out." But that's what's great about the podcast is like shit can just, it's like what's that, bottom of the barrel? Mm-hmm. You're like pulling out material while you're on here, you know, like.
No, yeah. Also, it's like another thing is like it's great that you have a recording and you can go back and listen to it. Like that's the one thing like sometimes I fuck up doing when I'm like practicing stuff that I don't record, and that's
what I fucked up is I stopped recording my sets a long time ago. It's been like a year since so. I know somebody who records his shit, and every time he's done, he goes and listens to it right after. Like, I should probably start doing that because last night was a shit show, and I never want. You know that song by Red Hot Chili Peppers, where it's like, I don't ever wanna feel like I did that day.
Yeah.
Take me away from the Ontario Improv. Like that's how it was. I was fucking so embarrassed, especially in front of everybody. Everybody we all know, all the comics, the local comics, they were all fucking there, and I just shit my pants in front of all of them.
Oh man, those are also in the Ontario Improv. Such a good room, such a big room.
And Johnny Gold was there. He's my number one podcast fan, and I disappointed him for sure. I felt like Mr. Miyagi was like Daniel's son. Like,
No, I love Johnny. Johnny, like, he every once in a while I'll see like a comment from him like on my shit, and he'll be like, "Good shit," and I'm like, "Hell yeah!"
He watches every episode. He
I'm like,
critiques me too, so I gotta be careful. I gotta make sure we talk enough comedy tonight because he's gonna talk shit.
Shout out Johnny. It's like, hopefully I see you. I need to say what's up, my dude.
Well, you're out here for another week, right?
I'm here until Monday. I would stay longer, but even my mom was like, "Why don't you stay longer?" It's because I have to go back and work.
You gotta be a slave.
I still have a job, yeah.
Let's talk about your move to Texas. So, how did that come about? You just one day decided, man, fuck this, fuck California, you pussy liberals, I'm going to Texas. How did you do it?
Well, I'm in Austin, so it's one of the it's a blue city in a red state. That's what they say. So, no, I wasn't like fuck these pussy liberals. No, what happened was one. I kind of wanted to. I just need a change of scenery. Once there was a lot of things that weren't going for me here. Like,
where were you staying at before you left? Because I know you say you're from the OC, but where were you staying at before you left?
The worst place, Lake Elsinore.
I forgot you told me. I was like, before you came here, I was like, "Where's that?" I had to Google it.
It's fucking. It's so bad that you don't even know what it is.
Is that past Temecula or before?
It's before Temecula. It's
after Corona.
It's after Corona. It's in the middle of Corona. Yeah, and Temecula, so it's like right there.
Because I've been to Corona, I've been to Temecula. I've never been to Lake Elsinore. I've driven past it, obviously.
Well, good thing, you know.
What's out there? What's there to do out there?
Nothing. Well, there's and you can drink. That's it.
So you were living in Lake Elsinore, driving all the way out to the IE Comedy in LA?
And Orange Crowd, yeah.
God damn.
And also, every once in a while, San Diego.
Oh, that's closer. You're closer to San Diego. Like, at least...
It's still an hour away.
I can't stand driving to San Diego, man. That's how I found out I needed glasses. My brother-in-law was getting married in San Diego. I didn't have glasses at the time. And the whole drive there, I couldn't focus for shit. It was like a 3-hour drive. I was like an old man. I was like, fuck. Like, after that, I got eye appointment, got my glasses. So,
yeah. So, like, I would drive, like I said, into Orange County when they still had the rec room.
I never went there. They shut down before I ever went.
It was a great room. It just, I guess no, it was like I said, it was a great room. I don't know what happened. I really don't.
They like I think they demolished the place. Like it's not even there anymore.
No. I heard that they just stopped doing the open mics there.
Oh, I thought they demolished the place. Like they tore the building down. I don't know. I saw someone take a piece of the stage or something. Like,
well, I'm not gonna lie. It was like a Dave and Buster's with a fucking like. You can do like I don't know, man. I've done comedy in weird places. I've done comedy in a Dave and Buster's.
So I want to talk about your Texas. You moved to Texas, right?
Yeah.
No.
But okay. Before you get back, the move really quick. The reason why one, people were telling me there was a lot of mics out there. I was kind of tired of driving like 40 minutes this way or 40 minutes that way or 30 minutes or
I wouldn't do it.
and that was the thing. It was like one, I'm wasting too much money on gas. Two, I had to pay for also the stage time, and then three, it's so far and
drinks. I don't know. There's people that do this shit 5 days a week. How do you afford that shit? Like, I have a good job and I would not spend my money on this shit. Like it's crazy. We got to pay to play, you know? Like
no, yeah, it's crazy, but it's like if you want to do it, I guess you pay for it, right?
You're spending like $60 minimum a day. Gas, parking, drinks. It adds up. So these fools that are doing this shit every day, like, are you into debt on this? Like,
no, yeah. When I was doing it over here, I had a good job. But the thing is like I would drive out. I would spend a bunch of time just waiting around, trying to get on. By the time I get on, it's maybe 2:00 in the morning. I gotta fucking drive another hour back, get home, fall asleep, wake up at 5:00 in the morning, get my ass to work, fucking hungover or probably still drunk from the night before.
Listen, I work at 4 in the morning, so a lot of the times, as soon as I'm done with my sets, whatever, I take off because like I gotta work in the morning. Like these fools, some fools don't even like have jobs, and like you're not gonna tell me something. I'm fucking leaving. You know, like I gotta go home and sleep. You know.
No, yeah, literally, I was just like kind of like just running on like hopes and like hopes and alcohol.
I call it zombie mode, where you're at work and you're there but you're not there. Like your body's there but you're physically like fuck.
No,
like,
there's been multiple times where I've been at work hungover or drunk, and I'm like I'll be I was before I left, I was doing laser cutting, so I would just cut sheet metal, which is not a great job to do when you're drunk because
you gotta focus.
Yeah, because I'm working with a giant laser.
You gotta cut your finger off.
So this laser fucking comes down and shoots out fucking a fire that cuts metal, and I have to be there watching it, making sure that it doesn't crash.
You're like,
and the parts are, and I'm like fucking drunk
with one eye, like you're reading a drunk text.
And then every once in a while, I'm like, burp, I gotta go throw up, and then I'll go throw up. And
Fire.
No, yeah, and the fucked up part is I worked for my dad, so my dad saw me all the time, and he would be like, "Oh my god, look at this fucking guy."
You're the boss's son. The fucking Look at the boss's son. He's gonna take the business one day.
No, yeah,
you're like Billy Madison.
It was exactly like that. And like they were like, "Oh man, this." But I was a good worker, so they couldn't really complain. They were like, "Oh, he'll come in like sober drunk," but like,
how old are you?
I'm 31.
So you're at that age now where you can't really drink like that anymore.
Oh no!
When I go out now, I'll have one before and one after. Those are my rules. One before the set, one after the set. I cannot. I've done it where I've fucking gotten drunk, and this is another time I bombed the Ontario Improv. I just froze on stage because I was drunk. And I went like towards the end, and I was just drinking Space Dust all night. And I just froze on stage. I did a joke. It got a huge pop, and I just don't remember what the fuck I was talking about. I was like, oh shit.
I have the luxury of having friends that tell me exactly like what they think and what. So I had a friend who come up to me, and he was like, "Hey Jose," and I was like, "What's up?" He was like, "Can you stop doing sets while you're drunk?" And I'm like, "Why?" He's like, "1, you stutter way too much, and 2, we can't understand you."
He's like,
so you guys like pussy or what?
The clown has no penis.
Yeah, it's like what the fuck are you talking about? Like, who eats fucking ass here? I do. You know, like he didn't like that, and so I was like, all right.
Is this a Texas friend or a Cali friend?
Both. I had people from California and people from Texas telling me like, can you not do it while you're drunk? And I'm like, yeah, I got it.
Yeah, like I said, I had to stop. I try to like be more professional, like because I've gotten drunk and embarrassed myself. I've never done it. I've never been high. Every time I go to mics, people always offer me weed or some shit. I'm like, nah, fuck no. Dude. Fuck no.
Oh man, I love doing.
I would have bombed even. I would have been up there like.
No, that's one of the things I like. I like doing comedy, like extremely like stoned out of my mind. Like I like doing stone. I'm
maybe
stone
if it's
baloney
like
comedy.
You know, in LA they do the 420 shows.
Yeah.
Maybe if it was something like that, I would be like, fuck it, we're here, might as well. You know, like, and if I bomb, fuck it, I got too high, whatever. You know, like.
Yeah, no, what's it called? I co-host and I also help produce this one show called Two Dabs, Two Hombres back in Texas, where it's shout out T-Bird, shout out Joe Filey, those are my homies. We basically the gist of it's kind of like Kill Tony, where you take a dab and then you do 3 minutes of comedy or 5 minutes, and then after so basically you take the dab and you're like people are fucking dying, you know, just like coughing their lungs out, and afterwards you have to compose yourself.
Boogers hanging out your nose.
Yeah, you gotta compose yourself and then do comedy while the dab is working. And it's fun because
I've never even done dabs before.
Oh, it's extreme. Like it's like smoking like 3 blunts in like one little hit. It's crazy.
So back to your move to Texas, right? So you just took the leap, right? Like a lot of people couldn't even take that leap. I wouldn't have the balls to do that shit. Like, did you regret it? At any point have you regretted? You're like, fuck, I should go home and just pack my shit up and leave?
Oh, no, yeah.
After 1 year of never getting on Kill Tony, where you're like, I'm ready to go home. I felt bad when I saw Sandy get on, and I was like, fuck, he's been out there for like a year now, and he hasn't got on. And then you kept it a secret because you have to, right? You can't say that you're on there. Like before the episode airs, you're not allowed to say it, right?
No, I'm just a secretive person. They tell you.
I saw you, and I was like, I was like, what the fuck? I was like, Jose, oh shit, finally. I wrote you immediately. I was like, finally this motherfucker gets on.
Yeah,
like,
no, they tell you like don't spoil it and don't record people like when you're there and for like the Kill Tony and you're like you're sitting for you're waiting for it. They tell you don't record anything because we don't want spoilers, and they tell you like hey, don't talk to people and blah blah blah. And so basically, and I'm a very like quiet and very like secretive person. I don't like to be like, oh, this is what I'm gonna do.
I'm jealous you got to talk to Rob Schneider. That was badass. I took my daughter to go see Adam Sandler at the Honda Center, and he opened up. He did like 15 minutes there. That motherfucker's hilarious. I know a lot of people don't like him because of his political beliefs, but I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't care about people's beliefs, whatever. He's a great fucking comic. He's a great comedic actor. Like, he's a goat. Like, now that he's older, he's more fucking like right winger and shit. But that's a part of getting old.
That's the crazy part when I got pulled. First of all, I got pulled. It was crazy because at that time I signed up 86 times in a row. So
God damn.
And so
that's what I was saying. I felt bad because I saw Sandy, but think about this, right? Out of all your friends have come out to see you, have a lot of people come out?
No.
Okay. Well, one person that came out to visit you.
Two, because he was with C's.
That chances were very fucking low. So it's not like everyone and their mom has come and then they all got on and you didn't. So it's technically your odds are almost just as good as his. So
no, yeah, but also at the same time is like, how I don't know if you don't know how this feeling, but like all the friends that I made over there or I talked to or the people that I hang out with, they were all on Kill Tony. And so it really made me feel kind of like...
So now you're part of the club now? You made it? You got your jacket? You got your Shooter McGavin jacket?
Yeah, no, sort of, kind of.
Hey, but you did great, though, because I know people who have been on Kill Tony and fucking ate a bag of dicks.
No, yeah, the minute was good. Like, the only thing I could control was the minute.
I got to watch it again. I want to watch the interview again, because the whole episode was ruined by fucking Darnell Rawlings. He was just being obnoxious the whole time. And it was so funny how Rob was like being very subtle but shit talking on that dude because he wouldn't shut the fuck up. But a lot of people were talking shit about the episode that Darnell was like ruining the episode because even during your interview he was talking and like distracting like from you. His interviews about you and he's talking about himself and shit like that. But
no, yeah, no, Darnell was cool.
I have a question: how hot was Heidi in person?
Oh, dude. Okay. She's hot.
Did she talk to you before?
Dude. Okay, so I'll tell you what happened.
You're just all cross-eyed and shit.
All right, now I'm gonna tell you what happened. All right, here's the Kill Tony segment of this fucking podcast. All right, so I'll tell you. Like I said, 86 times I have never gone pulled, and that was the day. Fucking, I was at Shakespeare's. That's the bar that they do all the holding of the Kill Tony people, and I'm there, and I know like. I guess I don't know if I should be saying this, but like I know some of the producers and stuff like that of the show. Like they're really cool friends of mine, and so, but like
they're not that cool if you took 86 tries to get on.
well, okay, I guess that makes a little bit more sense. But no, they're really cool people. Like the guy who takes people from the Shakespeare's to his name's Colt. He's really cool friends with me and stuff like that. He's really cool people. Yeah, so. I see him walking by, and he like kind of gives me a smirk, and I look at my friend. I'm like, what the fuck is that about? Like
he already knew they got you. He's like finally,
like he had my name in his hand, and he kind of gave me a smirk, and I was like, what's going on? Like, but usually like when like if he sees you like right there, he'll be like, oh, come on. And he like waited and went to the fucking podium, to the stage, grabbed the microphone, and was like, Jose Ayala, you're on Kill Tony.
They have a podium for the announcement?
Yeah.
I thought it was like a bullhorn that they just
it's a whole stage and everything.
They make it all official, like Hitler, like doing a fucking announcement.
Yeah, there's a stage. He stands up. He's like, Jose, you're on Kill Tony. And I heard that, and the whole place just starts fucking going crazy.
Like, you made it, fuck yeah.
Yeah, everybody's just, it's fucking.
One of us.
Everybody's going, oh my God. And I'm just like, what? To the point where a tear came down my eye. I was like, oh.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie, I'm telling you, I was proud. When I saw you, I was like, fuck yeah. Because I'm proud because I knew you took the leap. You drove out there. You fucking just ditched your life here and went out there, took a leap. I know.
Yeah,
I know you were struggling out there. I saw your posts. I've been following your whole story. I've watched you perform at laundromats and gyms and rent. I've been telling people about you. Like, people, I've mentioned you a lot because you post a lot of shit out there. Like at a gym or laundromats. I'm like, full. I know people that have been doing shit in laundromats and gyms. I'm like, I'm talking about you. Like, and then I'm like, fuck. I'm jealous because I could never take that leap. Like, you took a leap and you're passionate about what you're doing, and I wish you well. I hope you fucking make it out there. Like, if you don't make it out there, fuck Texas, you know?
No, that's what I was saying about open mics. It's like, dude, like there's been there's been crap open mics.
Do you ever get tired of all the fucking? There's too much comedy out there. Do you ever get tired where like there's too much fucking? Everywhere you go, someone's trying to do a mic somewhere. Like,
nah, I don't. Nah. No, I don't. I like it actually.
It's like a fucking circus out there, huh?
I love it. Like once I like comedy and I like being around like the whole.
What's the scene like out there? Is everybody cool? Is it people out there fucking backstabbing each other and like out for themselves and shit?
Well, the scene in Texas and in Austin, just let me just throw that out. The scene in Austin is it's new. So there's not really like there's no there's a hierarchy, but it's like they're still trying to figure it out over there. Like they're still trying to figure out like they have a couple clubs, but it's like they're still trying to figure out like who should we get, like the people coming in and out, like they're trying to figure out like they're trying to like make Austin a real solid place for just comedy.
How many comedy clubs are there? There's the Comedy Mothership, the Sunset, the Vulcan.
So there's Vulcan, Sunset Strip, Comedy Mothership, the Creek in the Cave.
Oh, I forgot about that place.
Velveeta Room, and then down the street there's a improv place.
And the rest is all pop-in mics everywhere, bars and breweries.
Oh, and then there's Cap City, which is like 20 minutes down. Like it's still in Austin, but it's like it's next to like a mall, like kind of like the.
Would you compare Austin to like in San Diego? What is it called? The Lamp District. Would you compare it to that? Because I've been down there I went to the American Comedy Show, and everyone's out there. There's bars everywhere. Everyone's just walking around drunk. Is that how? Would you compare that to Austin?
The way I compare it to is like if the Lamp District was stuck in L.A. like you had that strip, but then what's it called there? And then you look like down the street and there's like skyscrapers and buildings and big ass fucking like that's you don't really see that in San Diego. You don't see like a fucking big ass building. It's like that's what I'm saying. It's like that last Lamp District if you put it like in the middle of LA or something.
Are you still staying alone or do you have roommates or anything?
I got a roommate.
That's good. Fucking cut half your rent in half, but
sure.
Or I don't know your business, but like someone can contribute. Is it a girl or a boy?
It's a dude.
I was about to say if it's a girl, yeah, she can stay all she wants.
Oh hell yeah.
She pays in ash, cash, or grass. Pick one. But anyways, have you gained a Texas accent or anything out there? Like
no.
Is there accents out there?
Yeah.
Is it yeehaw out there? Like
oh yeah.
Do they make fun of you for your long hair like the cowboys? They fucking talk shit to you or what?
No, the reason why
I remember you when you first went out there, you got pulled over. The fucking Rangers pulled your ass over. What happened?
No, okay, so I got pulled over twice. I got pulled over
in the same day.
Yeah, I got pulled over once by. So when I was driving over there, I was in my car and I passed El Paso, and when you're entering El Paso, there's like a checkpoint for immigration.
Oh, you had weed on you too. I forgot.
Yeah, so
I've been following your journey. Like I'm telling you, you might not know. I'm not a fucking stalker, but I followed your journey.
So I get stopped at the immigration, and I'm wearing a tie-dye, what's it called, sweater.
And the cop was like, he saw your California plate. He's like, queer. He's like, queer.
And he was like, and they brought a dog over, and the dog just starts going ruff, 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 ruff. Right away. I'm like, shut the fuck up.
That's just my dirty laundry, sir.
No, and the cop goes, is there anything in your car that I should know? And I was like, all right, I'm gonna make it easy for you. I got a fucking ounce of weed in
an ounce.
Yeah, I was like, I got an ounce of. It's actually there was 2 ounces, but I was like, I got an ounce of weed in my guitar amp, and he was like, all right. I was like, because I had my car was packed like with like
You were moving your whole fucking house.
My whole life, yeah. Like I had my whole life in there. So I told him, I was like, so you don't have to rip open any of the bags or go like or rip open any of the boxes that I have. I'm just gonna tell you where it's at. I'm like, it's in the guitar amp. Just stick your hand in it, pull it out, and you're gonna find it all over there. And he goes, okay, and he goes inside, he grabs it and pulls it out, and then he takes the dog around. The dog doesn't say anything, doesn't bark anymore, and then they arrest me. They
I didn't know you got arrested.
They put me in cuffs and they put me in a holding cell.
Cause Texas don't fuck around with weed right there, right? They're all like strict on that shit. You can have guns, but you can't have weed out there.
Yeah. Yeah, they gave you guns, but you can't have weed. Yeah,
you could shoot a motherfucker dead, but you can't smoke with him.
You can smoke a motherfucker, but you can't smoke with the motherfucker.
You could smoke him out, but you can't smoke him out.
Yeah. I
didn't know you got arrested. I thought you just got pulled over and ticketed.
No,
did they impound your car with all your belongings?
No. So what happened is he put me in cuffs, and then they put me in a holding cell right there. And then the guy goes,
like a little truck, the little bandwagons.
No, it was like literally like it's.
Oh, it's like a okay. I don't understand what I'm talking about. It's like a checkpoint.
Yeah.
Okay, now I understand.
And so they put me in the holding cell right there, and I'm handcuffed, and the cop goes, or the border patrol goes, is there anything we need to know about you? Like, do you have any warrants or any?
Are you a terrorist?
Do you have any cases on you?
Are you Al Qaeda?
And I was like, no. And he goes, all right, I'm gonna do a background check, and if something comes up, then we're gonna, you're
like, I'm just a stoner comic from L.A. What the fuck?
You're gonna get fucked up. And I was like, all right. And so they do a background check, and he comes back, and he's like looking at me, and he was like, you're clean. I was like, yeah, no shit.
He's like, you're just a fucking queer who smokes weed. Get out of here.
Yeah, pretty much. He was like, he saw my California plates, and
that's why they pulled you over. Because I told a friend he took a road trip to Idaho. I was like, "Fool."
Idaho. All right.
Stupid. Hey, that was a good one back in the day. That was playground jokes.
Yeah.
But I told a friend he drives crazy out here, like LA. He's like an LA driver, like fucking gunning it, getting over without signaling. He drives crazy. He was going to Idaho for 4th of July to go visit an old high school friend. I told him, "Do not drive like you do out there. They're gonna see your plates and they're gonna pull your ass over." He got a fucking $300 fucking speeding ticket. I was like, I fucking told you, don't do that shit. Like, as soon as they see your plates, immediately pull you over. Like for you, like when you went out there, I knew this motherfucker's gonna get pulled over. They hate Californians. Like, so next time you go out there again, don't take weed with you. All right, buy it out there. Do they sell out there or no?
No, they don't.
It's like out here. You used to have to go to 7-Eleven, behind 7-Eleven to pick up weed. Now you have to go behind 7-Eleven to buy vapes or menthols. And now you guys are out there. Is menthols and vapes legal out there?
Oh, dude, we still have all the fucking the variety of
I told my
products.
Listen, I quit smoking maybe like 2 months ago, but I would buy my vapes on the low at certain places, and I had to be like under the table. Like if I was buying weed, I was like 10 years ago, this is how you bought weed. And then now I'm buying vapes. I was over that shit. I was like, I needed to quit smoking. It was too hard of a mission to buy this shit. I was just like, man, fuck this. But
did you ever do the patches?
Nah. I quit cold turkey. Technically, I lied because I have occasional cigars. I tell people I quit smoking, but I'm not gay. I still have cigars once in a while.
I feel like cigars are more like a victory thing. Like every once in a while, you like it's kind of like, oh, like I deserve this, type of thing.
There's just a couple cigar lounges around here. If you ever go smoke at a cigar lounge, you feel like a boss. That shit's sick. Like you could buy the cigar, chill in a lounge chair like this, fucking ripping bats with your boys.
I can't do like tobacco like that. Even if I try to do like a fucking cigar, I'll puff it, but by the end of the night, I'm pale, I'm sweaty.
We're not supposed to inhale it. You're supposed to puff it and taste it.
I'm like fucking shaking. I'm like, oh, this is great.
If you're inhaling it, yeah, you might feel sick.
So I do it wrong.
What you do is you're supposed to just puff it into your mouth and blow it out. And then the nicotine is absorbed in your gums and your cheeks.
Oh, in the cheeks. Okay.
So it's never supposed to go into your lungs. You're supposed to be like puff it, blow it out. It's supposed to just like rest in your mouth and exhale.
See, I smoke weed, so I do everything.
Yeah, trust me. I'm like, I used to smoke Black and Milds back in the day, and I would inhale them like cigarettes, and you get fucked up. Like you get like head change like a motherfucker. But that's your body losing oxygen.
How about the Zins? You fucking with those Zins?
I've talked about this before. I've tried them. I didn't know there's like different strengths to them. I bought the strongest one, and I didn't know, and I was putting them in, and I was getting nauseous and shit, and I just gave them away. I was like, this shit's gross, but like, I guess you're supposed to work your way up. There's like different X's or whatever the fuck it is, but yeah, I jumped right into the hardcore shit, and it just fucking grossed me out. But
No,
it burns your gums.
Oh
like,
no, yeah, I did a 2. I did a fucking 2.
What's the strongest one?
I think 9 now.
That's the one I got. Whatever that was, like I didn't know.
Well, depending on the time, but like now they have like 9s, but I think the strongest.
This was like a year ago.
Like a 6 in.
I put them in my gums, and my gums are all burning and shit. I saw this meme. It's like someone putting their a Zin in their foreskin. I was like, holy shit.
No, but yeah, I did a 3. No, I did a 3, and I remember I was like on the side of the road, kind of like just like nauseous. Like I was like I don't feel good, and my friend was like, spit the shit out. I was like, Bleh.
I saw a podcast where they were trying them, and the dude just chucked it in the middle of it, the fucking podcast. But I said I bought some, and then within that week I had a couple of them, and I gave it away because I was still vaping I was chiefing it like a chimney while with the Zin in my mouth. Maybe I shouldn't have done that.
No, well, yeah, yeah. You're not supposed to make some because it's like whatever. I don't know. You ever done chew?
No.
Yeah.
That's like 10 years ago.
a lot of people who used to do chew, what's it called, do Zins, because they're like, oh, it's not the same, but it gives you the same, like, kind of like the feeling.
You know what's crazy is I used to smoke cigarettes, and it was harder to quit cigarettes than it was to quit vaping. When I quit cigarettes before, it was like, I felt like a tweaker. I was just like, fuck, like I need a cigarette. But when I quit vaping, after like 2 days, I was just completely fine. Like it didn't take long. I think maybe the tobacco or whatever's in cigarettes is more addicting than whatever's in vape, you know? Like I think vaping, they're more concerned about the flavor of just it tasting like cotton candy or unicorn jizz or whatever the fuck it is, versus, like I said, in cigarettes, whatever they put in there, what's in whatever chemical they put in there to make it addicting. Like is it nicotine that's addicting?
The nicotine is the addicting part.
Because like I said,
but then there's all the other chemicals that goes into it.
I think in vaping, the nicotine is probably not as strong because I'm telling you, like it was easy to quit vaping versus cigarettes. Because I had quit cigarettes years ago for like a whole year, and then I got into vaping, and then when I quit vaping, it only took me a couple of days to get over it. But when I quit cigarettes, I was just like, I would still go to the liquor store and buy a singles. Like, let me get a Lucy and shit. Remember when they used to sell Lucy's? The fucking, for a quarter or 50 cents, there'd be like a Pall Mall or some random shit.
No, yeah. There used to be a liquor store down the street that used to sell to all the underage kids.
I used to go to the liquor store in my house, and I would go right before they closed and get a beer. Like, oh, I forgot my wallet at home. And then they would just sell me beers. And then after that, the dude remembered me and just... I would buy 40s, like fucking Old English, and
yeah, that's how they knew you were underage. That's how you knew they were underage. Because I would come up to the fucking counter with like 3 Mickeys, and I'm like, all right, this is what I need.
Do you remember when it was 3 for $5? It was like 3 Bud Ice or whatever, Bud House or whatever the fuck it is.
You can get a Bud Ice, Natural Light, or a High Life.
Yeah, for 3 for $5.
And it's the big 40s. 30, yeah,
they had 32 ounces for $5. It was 32 ounces for $5, but. Those were the days, but I eventually turned 21 and I was legally able to drink, and I was still drinking Old English and Mickey's. I was telling somebody recently I want to try Mickey's again. It's been a long time since I had one, but those fucking beers are clean. Have you had a Mickey's before?
I don't love Mickey's. I have had Mickey's before. The one beer that was mine, like my cheap beer that I drank all the time was High Life, the champagne of beers. It said it right there.
$15. It was $15 for a 30-pack. That was my shit too.
I loved High Life. High Life was the shit.
Playing
the point,
beer pong.
Yeah, when we were like when I was like really young, maybe like 18, 17 years old. When it's like how we would that movie. Remember that movie Project X?
Yes.
Yeah, it came out and we're like, oh, we want to do that. We want to do that. We want to have a party so big that the cops had to come. And yeah, we did that.
Where was this at?
In Anaheim, actually. It was at one of my friend's house.
So someone had a flamethrower?
No, so what happened was he had like a big ass backyard. So the backyard was just huge. This small little house, but the backyard was like huge. Like you can play like a soccer game in that backyard. It was that's how big it was.
You had a couple acres in the back.
I would maybe a acre, like maybe a acre, but like it was a big backyard, and yeah, we pulled it out. We're having a party come through. It was right after high school too, and fucking bunch of people came up. Like maybe like at first it was like 100 people. We're like, oh, this seems pretty big, right? And then fucking 200 people came, and we're like, "Oh, this is."
It's like fucking Woodstock.
I was like, "This is crazy." And then 300 people came, and then we had people fucking what's it called surrounding the house, like fucking spilling out into the
Did
street.
you guys have porta potties? How the fuck did everybody piss? Or were just pissing and shitting in the ground?
Pretty much on this in the grass.
That's Woodstock.
Yeah,
What year was this?
This was like 2013, 14.
You wanted Project X, you got a Woodstock 2013.
No, and then yeah, and then bunch of people were having a great time. Let's like smoking weed, and then out of nowhere, some guys are playing beer pong. And they start fighting.
That's how it always goes.
And I'm like, I'm chilling, smoking my butt. I'm like, what is people fighting for? I was like, you guys are really fighting for beer pong? This is fucking stupid. Someone pulls out a knife. What's it called? They beat that guy up. Bad. What's it called? He's
good.
Like,
fuck him. Pull on.
He's like, oh man, I'm fucking coming to retaliate. And then he leaves. We're partying. Like in an hour later, gunshots, pop, pop, pop. It's fucking happening. We're like, and everybody's rushing, and people are trying to get into the house, and we're pushing people out. We're like, no, go, leave. What's it called? 300, like 400, fucking 500 people, fucking just like I start rushing. Fucking helicopters are like everywhere. And what's it called? It was like the cops did surround us, but like they didn't come in because it was big. They were like, "Oh, we don't want to start a riot."
They didn't want to get beat up.
Yeah, and so once it got
we're outnumbered.
Gunshots happen. Everybody starts fucking scattering, and then fucking what's it called? Fucking we're in his garage and we're fucking drunk, high as fuck and stuff like that. And his mom comes in and she's fucking pissed. She's like, "You guys can never have a fucking party ever again. Fucking this is a fucking outrage. This is so dumb. I can't believe you guys. I can't believe there's gunshots afterwards." And we're just
like, "Mom, they were firecrackers. Chill out."
And I'm just like, shit happens, all right?
Did you guys even get girls after that? Were you legends after that? All that for nothing? You didn't even get no fucking.
Oh no, I got
punani?
No, at the time I think I had a girlfriend.
Gay.
I think. I don't know. No, I do remember making out with a girl that night.
Hey, one time I was at a concert back in the day, and some random chick, there was like her and a couple girls just started talking to us, me and my friend, and then like she was just down and started making out with me on the fucking dance or the show floor, and that was cool. But continue your story. I get that once every 10 years.
Oh no, I've had a girl once throw up and then kiss me afterwards.
I was like, oh, it tastes like Doritos.
And the reason why I was like, I knew she threw up because I was like, oh no. And I was like, I had a little something right here.
Chunky.
It was right there on my lip.
Piece of salad on your mouth.
Oh no, I don't even want to remember it. I was like, no. It was like, I think she had like a sandwich. It was like a piece of bread. It was gross. It was like wet bread. I was like, gross.
What crazy stories you have in Texas? You've been out there. Now you're working at a bar and shit like that. Do you have any like crazy stories at your work or anything like that? Drunk patrons, kicking anybody out.
Yeah, there's like
anybody flashing their wieners.
Oh no, this was pretty cool. One time this girl came in, she was like, "If I flash my tits, can I get a free drink?" And I was like, "Depends."
And give her water,
ice water. She flashed her tits, and I was like,
"Ice water."
I was like, "You can get what's it called? Their cheapest beer is a Lone Star over there." So I was like, it's like almost getting like a Pabst, like a Blue Ribbon.
Would she have some little skeeter bites or what?
No, they weren't great. I was like, I'll give.
Most girls willing to show their boobs really don't have any. They're just skin and nipples.
Not true.
What are you talking about? You like skin and nipples?
No. I've seen like big titties.
I'm saying majority of the women who are willing to show their boobs really don't have any.
No, yeah, that's true.
The ones that drop they lift their bra, and if it drops, they're not gonna show you. The ones they lift them up and they stay up, they're willing to show you.
Oh no, not true. I've had like what's it called? a chick show her tits at like an open mic.
Hell
And this
yeah.
is an open mic.
She was on stage, just
No.
flashed, or just
no.
she flashed you on stage.
Both. What's it called? One, there's this one chick. Oh man, I was so pissed off.
I've seen boobs at concerts, but never a comedy show.
So there's one chick. What's it called? One of my friends, he calls me up and he's like, "Where are you at?" I'm like, I'm on my way. He was like, "You come here fast." And,
I'm drinking this.
Yeah, go for it. And this chick, what's it called? She has this fucking like fake big old titties and shit like that. She's flashy.
I'm not a fan of fake boobs.
I love boobs. I just love titties. I'm a tit guy.
I like tits, but I want to slurp them. If it's just you're like gnawing on a jawbreaker.
I want that shit that slap me like like I like big boobs. I love big titties. Like
Yeah,
that's why I like
big naturals.
Like I like big chicks. Like big like.
I saw a meme today. Is like when you lower your standards and you just fuck all the fat bitches. I was like, when have they ever not been a part of it? Like, I love fat kitty.
Okay, so my standards are low because I fuck fat chicks. What the fuck? It's like
I don't know, but
I like fat chicks. I don't know. Hey, fucking cheers to that.
I just love women. As long as you're not liberal and you're nice to me, would love you too, you know?
I love women. I just don't like to talk to them.
That's why I said that's the problem nowadays. It's like dealing with women.
Dude, that's the one thing that a lot of people ask me, like, "Oh, Jose, you're a good-looking guy. Why don't you like date more oftenly?" And I'm like, I don't.
But let's talk about this. This is now a therapy session. How was your dating scene out in Texas?
It was cool.
It's cool. How is it?
They're just fucking. Okay.
You got a little one night stands.
Oh yeah.
You never hooked up with none of your coworkers? Not a hot bartender?
No, I haven't.
He's lying. He's been hooking up with his bar. We're not gonna talk about it.
No, I haven't. No, that's a whole different thing.
They're too skinny for you.
No, I don't want to get into it. That's a whole different thing.
There's not enough BBWs for you.
No, that's a whole different thing. I really don't.
I can imagine you're a bartender. I can imagine there's like cougars or milfs just hitting on you every day.
Oh my god, cougars! Listen, 100%.
I get hit on by cougars and milfs at open mics.
Oh, dude.
How are you not getting hit on by fucking people at your bars? I have a question. What happened after Kill Tony did your little reviews on did your job talk shit about you, or are they happy you guys put them on?
Okay, so I'll tell you this. Then the Monday, the Monday after of the Kill Tony, we had a meeting, and it wasn't about me. We just had a general meeting of the staff and stuff like that. And so I went in and I got there early and. I opened the door and all the bosses, the owners are there, and they just kind of all look at me, and I'm like, "Am I the first one here?" And they're like, "Yes." And I was like, "Fuck." And then so I walk in and I sit down and I'm kind of like nervous. And
so you don't like the atmosphere here, right?
No, and one of the bosses he looks at me and he goes, "I thought you were funny. I thought you were really funny." And I was like, "What?" And he goes, "Yeah, I saw the program. I thought you were really funny." He was like, very hilarious. And I was like, fuck.
You basically gave them advertisement without giving, and then you also shit on them at the same time. So it's kind of stalemate.
No, because he was like, "You're really funny." And that's because he goes, "You're really funny." And I go, "Oh, fuck." And he starts laughing. And I was like, "So you seen it?" And they're like, "Yeah, we saw it." And I was like, "Oh, fuck." And I was like, and they're like, "No, they just pretty much were like, you were funny. You did the thing. You went to you went on there. The parts that you did your jokes, it was hilarious, and you just rolled with the punches."
Did they have shows there before you started producing your own shows there, or you just spontaneously was like, "Hey, I'm gonna start my own show here"?
No.
Because you put on a mic at your bar, right?
Yeah. Yes and no. I did put up the mic, and then me and my friend were trying to do a show there, but then it just I don't know, I didn't want to I kind of didn't want to do produce a show there, and my friend did, so we ended up giving it to somebody else, and then he ended up producing a show there. So
it's a lot of work. Like I do this podcast, and this is a lot, but producing mics, and you got to do the sound, get people to come. advertise. It's a fucking lot. Then
That's the big thing is like, oh, it's like, can I get the same amount of people I got the first day here? Because the first day is like, it's always like the present, like this is what sets the standard. Like if you get 6 people here the first time, then am I gonna get the same 6 people, or am I gonna get 7 people, or am I gonna get 8 people? You know, sometimes it does good and sometimes it does bad. You know, and that's the thing is like when you're producing shows is like. It's like, yeah, I get that we didn't do great this day, but it's like, oh, hopefully next week is going to be better. And that's all we can say. Hopefully next week is going to be better, you know?
since you've been out there, have you been doing a lot of shows, or you just random open mics a lot? Like, is there a lot of shows going on, or is this all open mics?
No, there's a shitload of shows. There's like every Friday, Saturday, Sunday, those are the show days. So
have you met any famous people out there? I know you're probably familiar with the Kill Tony guys, but like any famous comics that you ran into out there?
the first week that yes. Okay, so yes. The first week that I actually was out there, Craig Robinson, I met him.
That's cool.
That was pretty cool.
Do you have his towel just like you do?
No, yeah, he had a towel.
Yeah, we have a thing in common. It's funny on Kill Tony, they're like, why are you sweating? What drugs are you on? And you're like, I'm just a natural sweaty guy. He requested a towel, but it's all good. You stay skinny that way. That's how you lose weight. You're just naturally sweating.
I've been
Beer makes me sweat too, so I'm
sweaty.
a sweater.
No, I've been sweaty all my life. Like,
Do you ever be that guy when you're playing video games and your hands are all clammy and sweaty with the 64 controller?
Yeah. No, I like I said, I sweat. Like one time, I would get like in high school they called me sweaty. So like I would get ridiculed like once some guy told me.
Have you been checked out? Is there a reason for that? Like,
no, I just have hyperhidrosis.
I'm fat, so I sweat. Like, but like I said, that's my excuse. Hyperhidrosis. What? What the fuck is that?
It's when you sweat. Just when you have more sweat glands.
Hey, but that's how you lose weight is sweat, piss, and shit. So you're sweating constantly. You're losing weight. You lost like 100 calories while you're here. Mm-hmm. So you're good. But yeah, Craig Robinson, he always had a towel on his little side. He has because he's always sweating and shit. But
no, yeah. So I met him because I was outside. I rolled up a blunt and
he's like, "Hey, what's that?"
He sat down like in the circle I was in, and I was smoking, and I was like, "Do you want to hit it?" And he was like, and he grabbed it and he started hitting it. He was like, "Hell yeah!"
Supposedly he quit comedy. Like, I don't know if you heard about that, but he's retired. He's not doing it anymore. I don't know. I
get to see him like I guess one of his last times doing comedy. Then he was really funny. Like he did like a master class because he does like the whole piano thing and stuff like that. But like he also had like he had like bits and stuff that he was doing, and I was like, that's just clean.
I like Zach Galifianakis' piano bits that he does. His specials where he just does piano bits. I can't play. I tried playing guitar. I'm not good at instruments. Can you play instruments?
Yeah, I can play guitar, drums, piano, the flute. That was because of high school.
What about the clarinet?
No, I can't do the clarinet.
Is that what David Tell does? He does. Is he a clarinet or he does the? No, he does the. What is it called? The little. It looks like a flute, but it's not. It's called a recorder. Here you go. The hot cross buns bullshit.
No, yeah, like I I don't know. Once I brought a guitar on stage a couple of times, but like I always like kind of like make fun of like people.
You play acoustic or electric?
Both. Like one time I brought a guitar and I was like, "Hey, what's up, guys? I'm about to do some jokes for you guys," and they're like, and I could just see people's faces like, "Oh God!" And I put down the guitar and I was like, "So you guys like eating ass or what?" And everybody was like, "Oh yeah." They're like, as long as he's not playing guitar, fuck yeah. No, I feel like I like a lot of people. It's like how like when the guitar comes out, like there's been a couple comics that I've seen, and I know a lot of good comics who do the guitar stuff. What was that guy from the Chatterbox? He's fucking dope.
Who is he?
I forget his name. He's a white guy.
Is he a part of the Mario's group? They do the little.
No, I don't think it's him.
Because Mario Rodriguez, they have their little group. It's called like Accidental Chaos or.
Yeah, no.
I might be fucking it up. I don't know.
No, this is white guy with glasses. I've seen him. The only time I ever saw him was at Chatterbox, but yeah, I thought he was good. But like, yeah, like a lot of people like when they see a guitar come out, everybody goes, "Oh fuck!" and so when I went on stage, I was like, "You guys ready?" And they're like, "Oh fuck!" And I was like, "All right, that's how you guys like eating ass roll."
Shout out to Angie. She used to play the ukulele. Remember Angie?
Hmm.
I used to love listening to her ukulele songs, but I haven't seen her in a while. I don't know if she's still doing comedy, but I hope you're doing well, Angie. But back to the whole Texas shit. What, since you've been out there, like, have you improved in your comedy? Like, do you think you're going up more? Has it helped you out? Or, like, do you feel like there's too much competition out there and you're just like a fucking needle in a haystack out there, or what?
No. I feel like I'm a prominent member of the comedy society over
Like,
there
are
in
you well
Texas.
known out there? Everybody knows who the fuck you are?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's not. It's and like all like the I guess the well-known comedians, like they all pretty much know me. Like they say what's up to me. They gave me the props. They gave me like they gave me the little bit of the
Have you been
juice.
starstruck by anyone out there?
No,
No?
no,
I don't get starstruck either. I've met famous comics out here, and I'm just like, they're just fucking normal people to me, you know? I'm not.
no. There's been a couple of times where I've been really drunk. And I've been like around a couple of like one time.
Have you served any famous people at your bar?
No,
Nobody comes to your bar?
no,
How far off the strip is your place?
it's not. It's on the strip.
And they just skip right past it?
Part, yeah, it's.
Hey.
I already, you know what I said. I said it on Kill Tony.
We're not going to talk about it,
It's
but
dumpy. All right. No. It's one of those. It's a shop bar, so like people don't come in too often. No one stays there, so like you go in, you grab a shot, and then you leave. It's one of those
they
places.
need to hire hot chicks, more hot chicks.
Yes, we do.
Some, what's her name from Kill Tony? What's her name? Heidi. Some more Heidis in there.
But you told me once it called. She's really that hot, dude. She's banging.
Drop dead gorgeous.
Oh, dude, like
She's a stripper manager, right? Like, or for one of the strip clubs.
yeah, she's like.
I tried Googling her nudes and I could not find them. There, it doesn't exist. I'm like, God damn it. I got to go pay to play.
No, so when I was so they call your name and they put you in the back of the mothership. So you're waiting in the back. So it's like the stage is like pretty much like it's right here. Like if you would like you're here in the back and then the stage is right behind the curtain.
You can hear Tony in the background like, oh my God.
You can hear everybody. And,
Red band.
And she was there like right in front of me, like
She's like, hey, how's it going?
and she goes, oh my God, you got on. And she goes, and she's
You're
like,
just like staring at her chi-chis like,
and I'm like, and I'm just trying to like, and I'm like reeling into like my thoughts. I'm like, oh shit, I fucking what's it called? I'm about to get on.
Did you have your material prepared, or you just went up there and winged it? Like,
No, I've done that joke thousands of times already.
you said you signed up 86 times. Did you have that same bit ready, or you just constantly moved it around?
So that bit,
You moved your highest bit up, or what?
no. So the first thing, so when I first got there, I was gonna do nothing but my openers, which is they're dumb like one-liner jokes.
1 minute is hard.
And so that's what I was gonna do. I was gonna just do openers, just bam, 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 joke, punchline, boat, joke, punchline, boat, joke. But when I moved over there, I wrote that joke and I thought it was funny, and I started taking it like up and down like Texas. Like I did San Antonio with it. I did like Dallas, Houston, and everybody like fucking loved the joke. So I was like So when it finally came to it, like I talked to a couple of my friends that are like, yeah, that's your best joke. I think that's the joke that you need to go do on Killer Tony. And I was like, all right. I was like, I'm very confident with that joke, and I very like. I'm what's it called? Like
That's key is confidence, which I lacked the other day.
But yeah, like I was really confident in joking, and I was like, oh, I've ran this joke thousands of times, and and that's what people tell me is like, oh, you look very like very calm and collective when you're doing it. And I was like, no, I'm fucking
Nervous.
I'm freaking the fuck out because when in the back I'm going through it, but then what's it called? Like I'm thinking about like everything, all the pressure, the thing, and then out of nowhere, I'm like, oh shit! Like once I started forgetting shit. I'm like, no. I know this joke. I know this joke.
That's what happened to me the other night. I just went blank. You just get over anxiety
or it's like, oh, just am I gonna throw this in here now, or am I gonna say this, or am I gonna? And so when I got out there and like I said, I heard the first laugh, and I was like, all right, this is a lot. Like I can do this. And then once I call it, even in the video, you can see my shoulders, they dropped down, and then I got into like kind of like a natural state where once I just kind of just went with everything, like went with the flow and went.
I just remember your interview was like cut short because fucking Darnell fucking around, but I'd know I would bomb a fucking interview because I have nothing. When they ask you like what's exciting about you, I'm like nothing. Like comedy is all I have. Like,
well, so I thought they were gonna ask me like a bunch of questions, like a bunch of the questions
I'm telling you that Darnell dude fucking he kind of saved you because they fucking were worried about that dumbass the whole time, and you didn't really get to speak much because he wouldn't shut the fuck up.
But yeah, so I was already like prepared for like, oh, how long you been doing comedy? 3 years. Okay, I that was fine. But then I was also gonna like, they were like, oh, where are you from? Like all the other stuff that they usually.
You said you played music. You could have played the guitar or some shit. They always ask you.
Well, they didn't ask me nothing.
It's because Darnell fucking ruined it. He wouldn't shut the fuck up.
They asked me 2 questions. One, how long I've been doing comedy, and 2, what do I do for work? And that's when I was like,
did the reviews and all that shit.
I was like, I'm a bartender, and I went shout out to Cheers, and then that's when they're like, oh well, let's look up Cheers, and I was like, fuck, and that's when I started sweating more because I was like,
he's like, what, are you on drugs? I was like, look at him wiping his sweat.
No, I was
are
like,
you on drugs?
No, I was like, because are
you on PCP?
I got really nervous. I was like, holy crap! And now they're bringing up Cheers, and then they're gonna go through like. Fucking, I'm like, I'm gonna lose. I'm losing my job. That's pretty much my thought. That's
my question. What happened after that? They're just like, your bosses laughed it off, and that was cool.
Yeah, they were like, oh, we liked it. Once I got you're hilarious. And
so technically, you put them on because even though you might have said like, oh, whatever, but.
And they're like, oh,
has the business picked up since then? Have people come by to be like, hey, I saw you on Kill Tony?
Yeah.
No cougars come by to say, hey, baby.
And couple of my one of my coworkers, she hates it because one time I was there and
where's the Kill Tony kid?
She was making drinks and people are Muncie starting to recognize the bar from just being like, oh, this was mentioned on Kill Tony.
You should put a little sign. You guys have that sign outside?
Yeah, we do.
The little we write your chalk on.
Yeah.
Be like featuring Jose Ayala from Kill Tony. You should put that on there.
Well, they were trying to so basically the bosses were like, we gotta milk this. They told me that they're like, we're gonna milk this, and
they gotta make a drink for you. The Jose Ayala bomb. The Jose Ayala fucking Jaeger bomb.
No,
he didn't bomb. I'm just fucking around.
No, I guess once I call it, the one thing that I do get criticized a lot for the whole my whole interview and my whole minute is I said that Buchanan's was a tequila and Buchanan's is actually a Scotch whiskey.
I don't remember that part.
Yeah, he goes because he was reading a review and he talks about Buchanan's and then I go, oh, it was like I go, it's a tequila, and I go. And he goes, oh, is it a tequila? And I go, yeah, it's actually pronounced Bucanas. And he goes, oh, when you say it with that accent, and you know.
I remember they were like, oh, you said they're like, oh, there's a 6-foot guy. They're like talking shit. Was they talking about you?
No, that was
somebody else.
That's somebody else. Honestly, that was the guy was.
Are you 6 foot?
I'm 6'3", 6'2".
That's what we had to adjust the microphones for this guy because I was like, I had short people on. You're our tallest guest so far.
Tallest Mexican. I'm not gonna lie.
You're Mexican, 6'3"?
Full Mexican.
Hey, you're some fat white girl's dream right now. I want a 6'3", making 100K, blah blah blah. Oh, you almost made the fucking part.
Oh hell yeah! And once like I'm a girl's wet dream for some reason. I don't know. So
like I said, you've been out in Texas now. Like, are you planning on staying out there longer? You want to come back home? You gonna?
Well, the plan is stay out there for as long as it's I'm doing good and stuff, but then I kind of want to go and see like New York and see all the other places. Like Texas was like kind of just stop one. Now I kind of want to go see like New York. I want to go see Colorado. I want to go see all like the big what's it called, the places that you hear about, like other people talking about.
Just buy a van and live out of your van.
No, I don't like that.
No,
No.
That's the only feasible way because New York is fucking expensive. You think Texas or California is expensive? New York
No.
is probably one of the highest. You're gonna pay fucking whatever you pay for your apartment. You're gonna pay for that for a closet out there. So, I think New York is fine, but like maybe you roommate it with some people or I don't fucking know.
If I would go to like New York, I would have to live with like 7 people. That-
How is that like that in Texas? Is everybody fucking roommating like the Lost Boys out there?
No, actually, and what's like how the apartments, like it depends where
It's affordable out there.
Yeah, it's pretty affordable. Like I only pay $1,000 for my apartment. Like yeah, pretty much like
Is it 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom?
it's a 1 bedroom.
That's out here it'd be fucking 2,300. The cost of living out here has gotten crazy. Like I said, New York and California are the most expensive, but they say Texas is eventually gonna.
Yeah, it's gonna.
Now
yeah,
everybody's moving out
with
there.
everybody, yeah, it's gonna inflate and people. But that's the thing is right now it's like it's still like super cheap. Like the cost of living out there is really really low. So, it's not like out here where like minimum wage out in Texas is still like $12-13.
I remember when I worked minimum wage, it was $6 an hour.
Was it?
I used to work 40 hours a week and it'd be like $200 paychecks.
Damn.
Good. That was back in 2006.
Oh, okay.
It's sad. Like minimum wage is sad.
Well, now
like,
minimum wage is like $18, right?
out here
$19?
it's like 20 or I don't even know. It's
yeah.
like,
Back in Texas, it's still like 12 or 13.
but what you basically live off tips though, right? Like
Yes.
supposedly they're gonna do no tax on tips. I don't know if that's kicked in. Has it kicked in yet or no?
No, I don't know.
Trump was like no tax on tips. Like oh when motherfucker. But
Also, no. This is funny. I like telling this to people because, like, I live in Texas, so a lot of people are like, "Oh, like, are you scared because of like all this stuff that is happening with Trump and stuff?" And I was like, "No, not really." And then he goes, "Why?" I was like, "Because my family voted for him." And that really fucking throws people off. They're like, I was like, "This is before we learned about the immigration shit, right?"
yeah, out here, ICE was like going crazy. So, how's the ICE out there in Texas?
You don't see them.
Honestly, I think it's like I don't want to sound like an asshole, but I think it's just like media promoted. Like they're like posting videos. Oh, ICE raids. I've never seen an ICE raid. I'm surprised they haven't raided my work. But like they're like, oh, ICE raid in here, ICE raid in Orange County, ICE raid in Fontana, blah blah. I'm like.
Well, I was talking to my mom and my sisters.
Do you know anybody who's been actually?
Yeah, and a couple friends. They
been deported?
They send me like videos of like the ICE, like the IRS, or no, not the ICE van, the white and green van. Like you see it in front of
man.
You see it in front of like the house, and then you see them bringing out people. Like I had like friends from Orange County, only Orange County, like Santa Ana. Like that was the real big one. Like
I've never witnessed it or heard of anyone, and so it might. I'm not saying it's not true. I personally,
no, but like there was like during the time when like people were protesting out here. Like there was a protest over there in Texas too, but it was it was peaceful and like nothing really.
Have you had any racist anything towards you while you've been out there? Have you been mistreated out there?
No, everybody's really nice, actually.
Is there a lot of cartels out there?
Yeah, there is cartels. No, okay, so yeah, so when I started working as a door guy, that's how I got into the bartending. I was working at Cheers as a door guy, and this one guy comes up and he goes, "Hey man, can I go inside the bar?" And I go, "No, you're drunk as fuck. I can't. You're stumbling. I can't let you in." And he goes, "Come here, man. Come here." And I go, "Okay, what's up?" And he goes, "Do you know who I am?" And I go, "No." And he goes, I'm with the cartel. And I go, "I don't care. You still can't come in." And he goes, "All right, I'll be seeing you later." And I was like, "What?" I was like, "What?" Yeah. He goes, "Yeah, I'll be seeing you later." And then he walks away, and I told my boss, I was like, "I don't know if this is true or not, but I was like,
authentic threat."
Yeah, this guy kind of almost threatened me, or I don't know. I don't know the like what's it called, the gravity on this, But yeah, no. I think I don't know.
Was he bluffing? He was just talking out of his ass.
No, he never came back. So I
He was
think he was
bluffing. He's a little paisa. Trying to fucking make some moves.
No, but like I said, like everybody's really nice out there. Even if like you're being racist out there, it sounds really nice, you know.
So, like I said, you've been out there for like a year now. Like, how is
Almost 2 years.
Almost 2 years?
Almost 2 years.
How has your life changed then? You think it's changed for the better, or like, do you plan on staying out there? You don't want to come back, or what?
No, yeah, yes, it has changed.
Has your comedy been boosted?
Yeah, 100%. Well, yeah, I feel like I'm moving a little bit. Like
You're now in the Kill Tony sphere.
yeah, I like that's the one thing that I think once like a lot of people criticize about Texas and about all the whole fucking Austin scene is like, oh, you guys had to kill Tony, and it's like, yeah, but like if you had it here, wouldn't you go to it too?
We had Kill Tony out here. There was no difference.
Yeah,
know?
but it wasn't as big as what it is now. You know, as what it is, it's like a fucking like. I fucking what's it called? Did I know that 3.1 million people are gonna be watching me?
Hey, I'm so jealous you got to talk to Rob Schneider. Like, if that was probably the perfect guest to talk to. Like, but at the same time, you got fucked over by fucking Darnell. But
No, Rob Schneider was really cool. He was really nice. Like once like you don't see this on
were you able to meet them after, or
no,
you just
so
kicked you out?
they don't tell you this, but they basically when you get called and you
Get out.
when you get called and they tell you in the back they go, hey, don't talk to them.
Don't look at them in the eyes.
Don't talk to them. Don't touch them. Don't and what's it called? Don't try to set yourself up for jokes. Let Tony Hinchcliffe do all the talking. What's it called? And if basically you respond when you're talking.
That's the kind of bullshit. Don't set yourself up for jokes. Like, is this the point of the show? Like,
well, yeah, it's basically it's like if they hand you something, you have to kind of like jump on it and make sure that you do, because even if like what's it called like if you do like if a fucking joke falls flat, then you're like you kind of like.
Because I have noticed that when people do go off rails, like Tony's like gets mad, like he wants to run the shit. But
so for me, since it was my first time, I literally was kind of like I don't want to make an ass of myself.
But you know, people say like, oh, I've seen Tony out here at some of the Improv. I saw him do stand up. He was okay. I'm gonna admit it. Like, he was okay. He did a 1 hour. And, like, he was okay. Like, his show is okay. It's not every episode kills. You know, like, I watch that shit just to entertain, just to consume comedy. But, like, a lot of people say he's in over his head. Like, you think you are here, but anyways, I'm not going to talk about that shit, but
all I can say is he has like what's like a fucking respected and what's like a really big, highly viewed comedy show, and it's pretty much like I said, it's one of those things that it's like that can make you or break you, but it's not the end all be all.
I know if I were to do this show, I would do great in the minute, but I would bomb in the fucking interview because I have not. Like I said, there are questions they ask. You got lucky that fool fucked you over and interrupted your fucking your interview, because that shit's hard to interview. Like, Sandy got lucky too. He got Fluffy on. Fluffy, that's fucking sick. But even to you got fucking Rob Schneider. That was badass. And then Darnell kind of fucking ruined it.
But the cool part is, like I said, you don't see this in the episode, but when I'm walking out, Rob Schneider grabs my leg and he like pulls me and he goes, hey. He goes, I really liked your stuff. He goes, I think you're really funny. Keep on doing the good work. And then I walked out very happy.
I said he's great. I like him, but like a lot of people don't like him because of his political views. Like, he's very fucking right wing, fucking fuck liberals. His daughter, he has his real life daughter is a fucking snowflake liberal. Like, she disowns him and shits on him. Like, he was a Hollywood celebrity. Like most Hollywood celebrities, you're not gonna be around. You're out doing movies, doing shows, like, it's part of the business, you know, like, she, like, blames him for a lot of bullshit that happened in her life, and whatever, you know, like, he even admits, like, I wasn't the best father, but, like, so you're a businessman, like you said, you don't have any kids, right? Like,
no,
you're out doing your thing, like, imagine you've got a kid at home, and you have to go travel and do this, because you're trying to do your thing, and then they resent you for it, so it's like, it's kind of like, you're getting pulled in two different directions.
When
you know?
would well, once I listen and I consumed a lot of comedy like before doing comedy myself, and you'll listen to like the like really like established comics where like I'm all on the road all the time. I'm missing things. I'm not seeing people.
It's like
like
having a regular job.
like key stuff I can't. I'm not gonna be there for all the time, and it's like it is something like
it's a sacrifice.
yeah, it's the sacrifice for what a better life.
Yeah, like I said, if you're making it and you're successful and your kids are in nice schools and living in a nice home, like if your kid's gonna resent you for that, then fuck them, like because you know how hard it is to make money doing what we do. I don't know about you, but I probably made like $100 in my whole career.
Are you Mexican?
Yes.
Are your parents traditional Mexicans as well?
No, we're whitewashed
You guys are
Mexicans.
whitewashed? See, my dad's like a traditional Mexican, so he went to work. My mom went to work. They did what's it called? They did pretty much. They worked. They came home. They slept. They went back to work.
Yeah.
Like it what's it called? And it's like
you had nothing that made you happy. Nothing. It was just work and go home. That's how my life was before I started comedy.
But see that that made them happy. Like what's it called? Making sure that they provided for their family and did all that. See, like for me, it's like I would want to do the same thing, but since I have the opportunity to do comedy, I rather do something that makes me happy.
See,
either I'm gonna be resentful or you're gonna be resentful.
See, for the longest time, I worked, and that was it. We'll go to work. I'm occasionally went to concerts or out to bars with my friends, but like I didn't have anything for me,
Mm-hmm. No, I feel you. No,
and then when I started comedy, this was something I had for myself. Something I've always loved comedy growing up. It got me through a lot of hard times. And then once I started doing comedy, like that fucking rush, that first fucking pop you ever get, that fucking
like I tell people like when it's like I was like it's like one of the best fucking feelings you ever get, right?
I've never done heroin, but I would assume that's what heroin's
like.
Dude,
it's a good drug. Like you have like killing a room. Oh my god, there's no other. Like, there's no other euphoric of having a whole room just laugh out loud,
You know how many times I fucking killed a room where people come up to me after, like, oh, you had the best set of the night, and then I just fucking bombed the other day on Ontario Improv. Like, it humbles you. Like, you can't have it all. Like, you have to, you're going to go 2 steps forward, you're going to go 1 step back, like. It's part of the process,
I like when people come up to me and they're like, "You're on Kiloton." I still get kind of shy. I'm like, "Yeah, I'm still new."
Like I said,
and like it's like I like I said, I'm very like a secret person. Like I don't like crowds. I don't like people like surrounding me and shit like that. Like I'm really like
fix your mic. You knocked your mic down. Tilt it down.
Tilt it down.
There you go.
No, I don't like crowds, and I don't like people surrounding me. So like when people were coming up to me and they were like, "Oh my god, you're on Kill Tony, I saw you fucking killed it."
You feel like Taylor Swift?
And I was like, "Oh, thank you, I'm glad you enjoyed it."
Trust me, that's how I feel. Like I said, when I'm shows that I've killed it, people come up to you and they're like, "Oh, good shit, you killed it tonight, good shit," and you feel like you don't deserve it. It's it's a part of it. A part of you is like, I know I killed it, but I don't deserve it. It's just some weird shit that's in the back of your head. I don't know about you, but that's how I feel. Like,
no, I feel like all I did was go up there and say some jokes. Like
I told some dick and fart jokes.
Yeah, I'm glad you enjoyed it. That's all I can say. I was like, I'm glad you enjoyed it, and that's what I'm pretty much. That's what I wanted to do. I just want to make you have a happy time.
Anyways, Jose, we're about to wrap it up. We're like way over time. But
for sure.
Next time come out here again, we're gonna have another conversation again. But I'm proud of you. I'm like your journey. I'm sorry, I followed your journey. I've watched you grow. I remember I watched you fucking travel to Texas. I didn't know you got arrested. I know you got pulled over. I've watched you talk about the shitty mics you've done. I was proud to see you on Kill Tony. I told everyone and their fucking mom that my boy was out there. I'm glad to call you a fucking friend. I wish you well, but right now is there anything you want to promote? Anything like that? Like you got any shows when you go back to Texas and you want to promote? Or anything out here that you're going to do while you're here? This is going to come out Friday.
No, I just want to promote just just myself. Come like see me on Instagram. Come see me like out and live. And also, once I promote just the Two Dabs, Two Hombres, the podcast that I co-host, and
Tell the viewers about your Instagram handles.
Oh yeah, it's Senior Josie on every platform: YouTube, Instagram, fucking Twitch, fucking.
What do you play on Twitch?
I'm a Smash Bros player. I play Smash Brothers.
GameCube or
Switch.
Oh.
I guess I don't know. Like once I do tournaments. I do Smash Brother tournaments. So you'll see me like in a tournament every once in a while. You'll be like, Senior Josie. Like,
do you have the new Switch or the old Switch?
I got the old Switch. I don't.
My daughter's a big Switch fan.
You got the second one?
The first one.
Yeah, no, I don't have the money to buy the Switch too.
It's too new. I'd rather wait.
Oh no, yeah, you never want to buy the first
You're
iteration.
Gonna have the fucking
all the
red
bugs and
rings
glitches.
and yeah. I'll wait. Maybe Christmas if it's affordable. I'll buy it then. But so yeah, continue. Anything else you want to promote?
No, that would be it. That's it, man.
You want to promote your bar that you work at?
Oh yeah, go to Cheers. Go find me there, man. Once it's the Cheers Shop Bar off of 6th Street in Austin. If you're ever in Austin and you're walking around, just go over there and I'll hook you up with drinks.
Girls show their boobs occasionally there, so
it's not a lot. I do have a picture of it, but that was actually one of the first time I ever signed a boob was there at work. She was like, "Oh my god, can you sign my boob?"
Was this after Kill Tony?
No. She was just drunk and she heard I was a
Hey, you should start being like, "Hey, babe, I've been on Kill Tony. Who wants her boobs signed?"
No, so this was before Kill Tony. One of my friends came in and he was like, "This guy's a really funny comedian and stuff like that." And she looked at my Instagram and I had like 1,000 followers and she goes like, "Oh my god," she's like, "Sign my boob," and I was like, "I'll suck on it." And she was like,
through a fence.
And then I signed it really quick and I have a picture of it. I'll show you after.
I'm down to see that. Anyways. You guys can follow me on my personal. I don't have 1,000 followers, but you guys can follow me on my personal Instagram.
Not yet.
Andy C.
1,000 followers.
Andy C_comedy. You could follow the podcast, the Crimson Comedy Show, on Instagram, YouTube, Spotify, and talk shit, whatever. But anyways, Jose, let's cheers. I always cheers goodbye. It's been fucking great. I gotta cut this short. We could talk all night, but. You got somewhere to be, don't you? So you're gonna go do some mics after this. But anyways, good night.
Thanks for having me on.
It's been nice having you here, and I wish you well.
Thank you, buddy.
Kill it in comedy.